Welcome and welcome back.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Today we got another cold steel today out of the collection, specifically the GI Tanto. She knows all the specifications on it, so why don't you tell us a little something about it?
Okie dokie, so we have the Cold Steel GI Tanto in 1055 carbon steel. It has an integral quillion guard. It is 12 inches overall length, a 7-inch blade, 5-inch handles with polypropane. I can't pronounce it. Secure X sheath, and it is a 4 millimeter blade thickness. This is definitely a big blade. Nice and weighty. We're going to get the weight on it in a minute.
Yeah, thank you. How much does this knife usually go for?
Well, between $40 and $35 depending on where you shop.
So,
At Cold Steel, you're going to be paying $39.99 with free shipping. At Amazon, $34.99. You get free shipping if you're a Prime member.
so if you guys are looking for in a budget, like an affordable, heavy-duty, awesome camp knife, and just go with cold steel. I know it's Chinese, but for $40 here, you're getting a lot, man. You're getting a really thick stock there of 1055. It has some type of coating on it.
Yeah, it's a rust-resistant black coating, they say.
Okay.
So it's going to help with that rust prevention.
Okay, so yeah, you're getting that, and you can actually feel that texture on there. So I don't know how that's going to be with all the bush crafters and everything out there. But you got this really nice finger choil here. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It's a little sharp. It's not too bad. As you see there, it's not too bad. With gloves, I definitely want to wear gloves using this knife. You got that huge swedge in it. That's because this is only single edge.
Yeah, but I think you could do just about anything with this knife.
You got the traditional American Tanto. And what's GI stand for anyway again?
Okay, so GI originally stood for galvanized iron. The logistics division of the United States military came up with that. But then as the military got bigger, it started to take on different meanings, like general issue, government issue, or ground infantry, depending on who you're talking to. Typically these days it's used to as a kind of general term for anything related to our army.
Okay.
But originally it meant galvanized iron.
Galvanized iron.
Yeah.
So galvanizing is a process of covering, I think it's like spraying or waterproofing iron, kind of like primering, galvanizing, making it like rust resistant.
Yeah.
And iron is kind of brittle, so.
But I think, back in the day, in World War I and World War II, it was an easy material to get a hold of, and then,
Sure.
And if they're just using it for just your everyday things, your buckets and your combs that you're giving your GIs, it doesn't need to be that good, does it?
Yeah.
This is your poo bucket, and it's not very good metal, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
It's just for your slops.
So it says it has a 7-inch blade, and it truly does. But the cutting surface has around close to 5 3/4.
Yep.
You got 2 integral hand guards here. That's good if you're going to be using that tactical way, sure. And for $40, I see videos of guys customizing. Thank you. Customizing these knives and grinding those off. So as you see here, we got this used. So it had some I would say battle scarring. I think in this plastic they actually, the person who had this before us actually put those in there for grip. I put this wrap on here just to cover up some of that for the video. I probably should have brought that down, but
I still think it looks pretty good.
Just a quick wrap job on it. You got
just for being quick and done in under 2 or 3 minutes. I think it turned out really nice.
Yeah, I didn't do too bad. Actually, I did in 10 minutes actually. But that was the first try, so I'll do it again. So it gives it kind of like that Japanese but American, because this is American Tanto, as you see all the straight edges on it right there. And actually, let's see how much of a cutting surface we're getting there. Yeah, so we're getting about 1.75 inches of cutting surface there at the tip.
That's really nice.
Yeah, and that tip goes pretty fine, but actually it looks like some of it might already been rolled a little bit, but it's still pretty complete. I mean, it's been used, but not too abused.
Let's get a weight on it.
Yeah, go ahead and weigh that.
Okay,
Let me show them right here. Here's the sheath that it comes with.
Woo!
Secure X plastic, and then you get the nylon here. But what's cool about this is that you can actually take these screws and then move it to wherever you want down here in these holes.
So you can adjust the height it sits.
Exactly. Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. And actually, it looks like it has a cross stitching in it. Mm-hmm. And double stitching. If that's single stitching, it's done really thick. But there you guys see there's a cross stitching in it too. So wow, that sheath is done really well. Wow. All right, go ahead and open that up there. Oh wow, so
there's a snap and Velcro.
A button snap and Velcro. So wow, so
That's
you could take
nice.
that on and off your belt pretty quick, or off your pack pretty quick. And then of course a retention button here. Before I added the wrap on it, this thing, the knife would snap in here. I'll show you when I added the wrap, where I might have messed up a little bit. But how much does that all weigh together?
All right, so all together it weighs 15.2 ounces.
Okay.
The blade itself is an even 12. So
Wow.
you got some weight here, people.
12-ounce Tanto.
12 ounces.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
Of 1055.
This is a little weighty for me, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't have, like we keep saying, I've got nerve damage and whatnot, so, and small hands. The small hands is not a factor. I love the way the handle actually fits,
Yeah.
but the weight would be a problem for me, even though I really love the knife. The weight just kind of makes it hard for me.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure we can lighten it up by taking some of this metal off. We could probably take the handle scales off, and it'd probably end up actually making a hell of a thrower like that too. Making a fun throwing knife. Speaking of that, we actually have another product from Cold Steel, and this is the Cold Steel True Flight.
Yep, True Flight thrower.
True Flight thrower, and look at the blade stock on that.
That blade stock is 5 millimeters thick.
And this one, the GI Tanto, was
4.
Oh wow, so this is a whole millimeter thicker
Yes.
than that knife. And this knife runs for what?
$38.99 from Cold Steel and free shipping, so about the same price.
So there it is. Yeah, if you guys are looking for, they're both made in China. They're both made at 1055. They probably could. That one's a little bit thicker stock.
Yeah, and they say it has a slightly longer blade.
Yeah, it does have a little bit longer blade. It looks like it might be a true 6 inches, about a 1/4 inch of edge on that. The blade, the whole width. Yeah, so the Tanto is a little bit longer. Just because that little plastic piece here for the lanyard hold they put here.
But for blade surface, you kind of get a little bit more with the thrower.
And here's a closer look. It says China. I didn't put this.
No, it comes with that paracord wrapping.
And it looks like something actually underneath it too, some type of texturing. I'm not going to take this apart. I don't know which one you guys pick. If it was $40 you were going to spend. I know they're two totally different knives, but which one would you go for? Because this one seems like it'd be a heck of a camp knife too, like a splitter, being thicker. I mean, it has the same saber grind on it, as you see there. It
does seem like you could kind of like interchange both of them in a way, but what worries me about this one is that if you're going to be using it in any sort of tactical fashion, you have nothing to stop your hand.
I wouldn't say nothing. There is something there.
Well,
I mean, what is that actually? Hey, glad you pointed that out.
It's just a little swell.
Some type of contouring there?
Yeah, it's just tiny bit of contouring.
Huh.
You know, you hit something hard with that and you don't have, ooh.
Yeah.
I can just see that being an issue if you use it in a more tactical manner.
Sure, yeah.
But like bushcrafting and whatnot, I think it would probably be pretty good.
Yeah, I mean the cord wrap might be a little, but I always wear gloves if you're out there bushcrafting anyway.
Yeah.
It just be ideal. I mean, and as you see there, that stock goes right to that tip, so that's going to be a sturdy freaking knife. Here, hold this real quick, and I'm just going to hold the two together.
Yeah.
Just real quick. See, as you see there, yeah. That throwing knife is thicker, and then as you go down to So I don't know. That seems like you could baton better with this one. It wouldn't chew up your baton.
Yeah.
Unlike this one. But you could sharpen that up if you wanted to. I mean, you could put that through your electric grinder, and that would be no problem to sharpen that up, as you guys see there. I mean, it almost looks sharp, but it's not. But you could sharpen up, no problem, and that would be just ferocious, dude.
Are we gonna do a cut test?
Yeah, we might as well do a cut test real quick. Let me just get the sheath real quick out of the way. The only difference is if you're gonna be paying like 40, around 40. This is the sheath you're getting for that True Flight thrower. So you're gonna be able to pull it in and out real quick out of there silently. And as you see, just nothing but meat. But they do give you this. I'm not sure if that's plastic or hard leather. Yeah, actually I think it's plastic riveted in there. So you get that no weep hole or nothing like that. So I'm not sure how that's gonna do in a
camp situation.
Yeah, and in high water situations. But I mean, it's a throwing knife. Here, that one actually has a weep hole in there, as you guys see there. Here, let's try the sheath in that real quick. All right. And as you see there, I mean, I'm shaking it. It ain't going anywhere. And usually that snaps in there, but with my cord wrap that I did on that,
it doesn't snap as much.
Right there, that's where it screws it up. I should have dropped that down here, and I'm probably not gonna. I'm probably gonna rewrap. We'll see.
We'll see.
But there it is. Yeah, there's a whole package there, and you can drop that down too.
It's a nice package.
Yeah, it is.
For $40, I think you're getting your money's worth.
Definitely, I think for 40, this one's probably gonna be the winner. Unless you're looking, I mean, because you could throw this too. Like I said, you could take the scales off and just have just as much fun with this as with this too. But if you're that really avid thrower, that's gonna be what you want there.
Definitely.
I mean, you're probably gonna go through fence boards with that and everything, fence planks. Okay, let's do a cut test real quick. I don't want to hold you guys up any longer. All right, this is double folded paper, so yeah, it's thick, so I didn't think it was gonna be a very good slicer. I probably could use a
sharpening.
Yeah.
Probably be a good stalker though.
Let's try stabbing. Yeah, no problem.
Oh, yeah, no problem there.
And that part's actually sharp.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that at least you're getting. And I'm sure if that part's sharp, I could get this sharp again. But we bought this used, so yeah. But as you see, the thickness of that, and real quick, let's try the thickness of this one here. Probably not gonna be that good, see. So this one has a little bit more edge on it. Let's try here. Yeah, these just stick too thick of blades.
Yeah. Yeah. More for heavy duty work.
Yeah, and throwing them in the logs and stuff like that. But I would like to take both of these out and throw them. But it is what it is. All right, so I don't know if you guys have $40. Which one would you pick? I know it's two totally different knives, but if you're gonna pick one, which one would you pick?
Yeah, if you got $40 to spend, which one of these would you get? Which one would you want?
Well, I hope you guys liked the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.